I'm Kelly Riley and I play Anna Travis.
Kieran Hines playing Detective Chief Superintendent James Langton.
I'm Sean Dingwall and I play DCI Mike Lewis.
Kellen Jones, I play Detective Paul Baroli.
I'm Amanda Lawrence and I play Joan Falkland.
Travis has been promoted to a DI and she is full of it as far as being absolutely on the ball. I mean, I really think her confidence has grown. She doesn't feel like she's a complete beginner now. She believes in herself and her instincts. She's joining Langton and Lewis on this case.
Travis,
Sir?
guess this means we get to work together again.
Yeah, I guess it does. Lewis, played by Sean Dingwall, there's a little clash of egos going on. I think it's got to do with the fact that we've got red hair. I think there's a bit of red hair rivalry going on because Sean he's strawberry blonde, but he's still in the Ginger family. He's been promoted also.
This is the kind of promotion that Lewis has been waiting for all his life, really. You know, he's going to be heading an investigation, and that's a really big deal. So there's a pressure, and there's a couple of extra pressures there. One, because we're investigating the murder of an ex-detective, and so it's a high-profile case. The press are interested. And secondly, because there's a lot of stuff going on in Lewis's home life. There's a real pressure. His wife is critically ill, and he's not handling it very well.
She's not doing so well. Chemo's taking its toll. Losing all her hair, and the kids are going.
He's a man that I think doesn't really wear his heart on his sleeve. He suppresses stuff, and when he is anxious or stressed, it comes out in, you know, he kind of explodes.
I was speaking to DCI Power last.
Okay, Nancy Drew, do you want to stand up here and do this? Do you want to stand up here and run this?
I was just saying that it's not as clear-cut as it seems. Maybe there's something else to it.
Well, so you take yourself off on your own little detective trails without even bothering to consult me?
And obviously to work with Kieran. He is the marker that I compare every actor with now.
My position as DCS Superintendent, I should be really supervising and involving myself in maybe 5 cases, but in this case I've come straight into this and in fact just assumed my position of brutal control over the team.
For those who don't know me, I'm DCS James Langton.
So poor long-suffering Joan, I'm sorry Amanda Lawrence, darling Amanda, just often gets the brunt of my bad temper.
This Marshall, who brought him into the incident room?
I did. They called him up from reception, he showed me his ID and he asked who was in charge of the Rushton investigation.
What else did he ask about?
Well, when I said that you weren't here, he asked when we would be finished with the Rushton documents.
Yeah, but what was he doing? Where was he standing? Was he by your desk or what?
Joan is kind of the person who collects a lot of the information. She works on the computer a lot, on the phones. She stays in the incident room and she's an analyst as well, and she's getting as much information as possible for the other detectives.
More presents for you, Joan?
You shouldn't have.
Travis, she's seems to be as elegant and as unattainable as ever. He harbours a deep affection for her, a quiet passion for her, but obviously the difference in their ages. He doesn't particularly pursue it, although he does bring it to light at one stage when he has drink taken.
People rarely say what they really think.
He's fond of whiskey, and he's sort of, he's the only smoker in town.
So what, they're just sending it over just like that?
Well, no. Not just like that. I'm not bloody Tommy Cooper.
Kellen, who plays Baroli, has not been promoted, but I'm not surprised because he's not that good a police officer.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, me too. You two go and check out the neighbour who called this in.
Oh, number 52, Mrs. Webster. Apparently made numerous complaint calls in the past.
Right, well, get on with it then.
Baroli has just made a makeshift office underneath the stairs because there's no room for him in the incident room to look at the security camera footage. So I've just been in a cramped space, just Kieran Hines and myself. Always a pleasure.
You married, Paul?
Nope.
Got a girlfriend?
No. Why, want a date?
You might get one if you start using deodorant.
This is Joan and Baroli. This is...
Knitwear National.
Yeah, exactly. I think what we've got is something a bit unique.
A bit
A sort
fresh.
of Marple and Colombo sort of thing. Malumbo, maybe. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tune in, we'll pitch that. ITV, Malumbo.
I think that the thing about Lewis and Brolly in the last series is a very different relationship now, and it's really interesting how that happens, because even though you're playing the same character, you know, relationships can shift quite dramatically. And one of them, I think, is Lewis and Brody's relationship, which has changed from one of two guys who got on really well and have fun and genuinely, you know, genuinely had fun.
We're losing Sean Dingwall today, aren't we? It's pretty sad, really.
Yeah.
But DCI Lewis is on set fitty. Is that right?
I don't believe you.
All the girls quite fancy Sean.
I don't believe you.
If you get a chance, ask him what shirt he's wearing, and you'll see that we're pretty in sync.
Oh, you look like a catalogue.
Brokeback Detectives.
Yeah.
It's like a family. It really is. I love coming to work every day. Everybody on the crew. It's and the cast. It's genuinely such a warm environment.
This is the third time of playing it, and Linda has collected us all together again. And just to work with her work and to be with Kelly is just a great joy. And we're still exploring them. We're still exploring the characters, and that's great. I'm thrilled that it's going again, and long may it last.
Well, I hope you enjoy the next Above Suspicion, Deadly Intent. It's a little less gruesome and a lot of intrigue.